And by the way, this little rubber gasket on the back windshield of my car makes me nuts. It's super tight. I cannot take out this rubber because I would need to take out the windshield, but I will have to tuck in the vinyl under. And just to show you, I managed to put this little paper in. I will pull this nut through just to show you how much dirt and gunk there is under. I already did this like a few times. Yeah, this is I think the 5th run, so it's gonna be interesting to clean this because I have to have something which is fine enough to go in there without damaging the rubber, obviously, but I have to clean this. All this dirt has to go out. And this is the other side of the edge, which I just cleaned, which was rusty. And I will put primer there on too, like I did on the other side, and put a little bit of paint and hope that this will be holding up enough, strong enough on the edge, also for the vinyl to hold. And that's why I definitely have to tuck it under this little rubber there. But yeah, it's really tight. So this is gonna be interesting. So my back bumper, obviously, or my back bumper got a hit here, I think, and that's why this is chipping. But you can see also, it's hard to get on the camera though, that you see those cracks. All the paint seemed to be like damaged under. It's not chipping yet, well, except here, but those cracks here, those fine hairlines, I don't know if they're just in the clear coat or if they go through. I would suspect that they go completely through because probably the bumper was like really hit hard, so since this is plastic it bent probably a little bit, and this all cracked all the way through. So I will see how it looks like when I'm starting sanding this. If I have to go really completely down to the plastic or if I can just go through the clear coat, because I'm afraid if I put vinyl on this while these cracks are here, then I will really rip off everything what's under if I have to reposition the vinyl, because yeah, once the vinyl sticks, it sticks pretty hard, and I might use tack reducer to solve this, or in general just to work a little bit softer with this car, since the surface is not guaranteed to stay where it's supposed to. Anyway, here I have also these little fine needle chips. This is really the clear coat, which is just like this, chipping on these little needle heads. So I actually don't know how this is happening, if this was punctured by something and then dirt and debris and water came under and that's why it's bubbling up. But those little needle heads, first of all, the way they are, you can feel them. So yeah, I cannot put vinyl on that. But even if you would not feel them and I would put vinyl on this and then I would rip it off to reposition, then I would rip off those little clear coat heads basically, and they would stick on the back of the vinyl, and if I reposition it, then I would reposition them somewhere else and you would see them. So, and they would create little craters, which you see too, because vinyl is very, very thin, so it's not covering any imperfections unless you're using a vinyl which has a structure like carbon fiber or something like this. But this is not what I'm doing, so yeah, this has to go out. Other than that, the back bumper looks actually not that bad. I haven't seen any issues. There's maybe something in the lower half, but I mean, this is something you don't see anyway, so I will not put too much work in that because I want to be finished at one point. So yeah, we'll see. But this here is really something where I'm like, not sure. But yeah, I will probably go and sand the whole area, and those cracks go actually up to here all the way. And there is some kind of stopping here. I will see. Yeah, to be determined. Alright, so I have the first sanding and the second sanding actually done. I used a 400 grit and then 600 grit to make it like really nice and smooth. You can see here I nearly went through the base coat. I don't know, the camera is not the perfect one. Anyway, so those fine crack lines which I had here all over the place, I cannot feel them anymore. So to the touch they are gone, but if I look close, since I know where they have been, I can see that they're still there in the base coat. So the base coat is also cracked a little bit, but I cannot feel it anymore. Also here it's not really there. The thing is, yeah, since it's cracked, I'm not sure that the vinyl will not rip it off. I will leave it for now like this and put a test vinyl piece on it and leave it there overnight or something and rip it off next morning just to see if anything comes off. Or if I'm lucky, it will remain where it belongs, so then it's gonna be fine. If it rips off, then I will have to go really down to the ABS plastic. And yeah, here my little friends on the side, those little bubble heads, they're gone too. I noticed also that I went here apparently to the primer. The thing is, it looks a little bit like the primer is on the base coat. So maybe this corner was repainted or something. I don't know. It's hard to tell if it's after the base coat or before the base coat or somewhere in between. It looks a bit strange here in this area. Anyway, it's nice and smooth now. So yeah, I will leave it like this. And like I said, I will do a test and see if it holds up. If not, I'm screwed. But yeah, I hope it will last.